actually have a reason to break through the door this time, but you know, comedy comes in threes.
While Mojang continues to make changes for the new things they're adding to the game, they're also making some very interesting changes to things that have been here for quite some time. Oh, hi everyone, Dewlan here, and welcome to Snapshot 25W36A. Kicking things off with some great news. The next game drop has officially been named. 4 days ago, Mojang released that the next drop will be called the Copper Age. And you know what? I mean, yeah, it is. Nail on the head with that one. I mean, it's just, yeah, yep. It sure is. I think I'm seeing double. Yeah, Mojang just added in a brand new feature, the Mannequin. It's basically just an NPC that you can summon into the world and do a lot of customization with. For example, it takes damage. You can customize the skin that is added, whether it's wide, it's slim, there's all kinds of stuff. More specifically, you can change the profile, the texture, the cape, the elytra, the model, hidden layers between its items of clothing, and even which hand is its dominant hand. And that's all through commands here. /summon Minecraft Mannequin is where you can find it. And then from there, all kinds of NBT data can be shown. So if I wanted to summon in a lovely little helper here, I just put in Phoenix's profile and it puts in every aspect of his regular skin, his cape that he had on, the skin, his dominant hand, all kinds of stuff that can be now controlled through these commands. I can't even begin to list the possibilities that something like this brings to the table when it comes to Minecraft. Having NPCs baked into the game is literally a game changer. They always show an NPC text where the below score would typically go. They basically function as living entities, so they can wear equipment, they can take damage and have attributes and particle effects and everything like a regular player can have. Let's just scoot these two over here real quick and talk about our next thing. I'm curious too, I want to do a little bit of testing here. Do zombies hate them? No, zombies completely ignore them. So they are just like, they're in the world, but they don't seem to interact with things. What about, say, a pressure plate? Pressure plate's off. Okay, they do interact with pressure plates though. The cool thing about these NPCs too is that you can put textures into the texture folder and actually give them custom things like custom textures on their elytras, for example. Do you guys go through portals? They do! What about you, Creeper? Do you hate this NPC? You do not. The next thing I want to talk about is this lovely texture that is no doubt being destroyed by YouTube compression at the moment. The world border is a lovely thing that's been around for quite a while, but they just changed something that is going to be amazing for the game. And in order to do that, I'm going to need to go into the end because world borders can now be changed per dimension. Oh, hello. So in the overworld, the world border was set to 1,000 and I could make it 250. And look at that. I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me, Bessie. This is an actual problem that I've run into quite a bit playing on servers and stuff, where we have maybe a world border in the overworld, but then it would be the same in the nether, which doesn't really make sense because the nether is 8 times bigger. So now we can actually have accurate world borders. Since we're in the end already, let's talk about the next subject here, those end light flashes that have been kind of popping up over the last several updates. Well, if you didn't know, across the end, there's been these random flashes of light in the sky. And in the last snapshot, you may also recall that I was a little bit confused by the purple in the sky. Apparently that is something called Ender Dragon Fog. And now, End Light flashes and Ender Dragon Fog won't activate at the same time. So while the area is still slightly lighting up from the flashes, you'll notice they don't actually show up in the sky at the same time as the Ender Dragon fog. The visibility of the light is also reduced, but you can definitely still see it here and there. Now that the Ender Dragon is defeated, the fog clears, and you can very clearly see the end flashes have returned. As you can see, I changed the world border size in the end to 10,000, but if I head back to the overworld, that one is, oh, I completed the game. How long has the background for this been the void? I thought it used to be dirt. Am I old? Oh no. Yep, this hasn't moved at all. We'll keep for this next part in the end just because I am simply manifesting an end update. So the longer I stay in here, surely the longer this will go, right? Pretty big update for accessibility. Beforehand, if you had conflicting keybinds, it would be red and it would pick one of the two keybinds to do. Now, as you can see, they're yellow and you can actually do both of them. So I also have D bound to my right click right now. So if I try to walk right, my hand is no longer on the mouse. It's also placing blocks, which is super sick. They've changed the color from red to yellow to make it less like a warning and more so just kind of a nice little heads up. And speaking of keybinds, when you're in spectator mode, did you know that you can hit the middle mouse button to pull up this little menu? This allows you to teleport to nearby players, maybe even some teams, go through different pages. Well, you can now change this with the brand new spectator section at the bottom of your keybinds list. Not only is there the select on hotbar, which is by default middle mouse button on PC, but you can now bind a key to highlight players in spectator mode. I think it's a pretty nifty change and definitely much needed. Bit of a smaller change, but me personally, kind of a big deal. They changed the color of the copper lantern and torches ever so slightly to be more discernible for colorblind players. So now it's kind of this minty green instead. I think I'm still down with it. I'm just in love with green lighting regardless. What do you guys think of this new color though? Did you like the old one better or this one? And finally, powered shelves over here. Well, they'll only connect to other powered shelves that are the same exact orientation. So if I click here, I'll only get the lanterns. Even though this shelf is directly next to it and powered by the same redstone, I don't get the rotten flesh. So if I say take this out, move it like this, and now they all connect up together. You can also visibly see the animation change when it connects to the others. For example, if this one's disconnected, it's definitely noticeable. What do you think about all of these changes in the new snapshot? What's your favorite part of it, and why is it the NPC? Oh my god, he's gorgeous. Thank you so much for watching this week's snapshot video. If you want to check out the full change list, including all of the wonderful bug fixes that they did in this snapshot, feel free to check out the link in the description below. Subscribe for weekly snapshot updates, and until next time, this is Dewlan, and I'll see you later. Bye now.